Does that make sense? Create a closet and use as much of the art and things that these kids are, and they love it. They go crazy creating stuff to reinforce this. And then these are the 3R's of why I try. Kids do not care about this multimedia stuff or any of this stuff right here unless you have a relationship. 80% of change, actually 80% of the reason for getting a child out of a gang, I can promise you this, will be because of a relationship. Programs do not get kids out of gangs. If you did not hear anything else I say today, let me say this one more time. Programs do not get children out of gangs. A relationship gets a child out of a gang. You know, I have a 1-year-old son at home named Carson. Carson wants his diaper changed, he wants food, he wants sleep, and then what does he want more than anything in the world? He wants dad, he wants love, he wants nurturing. If we got up right now and went to a rest home and we visit people who are 99 years old, what do they want more than anything? A relationship. Whether you're 1 year old, 10 years old, ADHD, conduct disorder, learning disabled, gangbanger, or 99 years old, the 3 most important things is a relationship, a relationship, a relationship. Then we want what we're doing to be relevant. One of the reasons we use multimedia is what we're doing is relevant, and then the big picture of what we're trying to do is each one of these metaphors teaches resiliency. There was a 20-year longitudinal study in Hawaii. They wanted to know what was the X factor. Why does one child join a gang and another child not join a gang? Why does one kid get out of the gang and why does one kid stay in the gang? Anybody want to know the answer to that? To me, that's a powerful answer. Well, what's the X factor? Why does one child make it in this world? Because in America, there's a billion examples. I work right now from New York to Baltimore to Los Angeles in these urban environments, and I see examples of millions of kids that overcome poverty, abuse. Both their parents are in prison, and you know what they do? They grow up and become doctors, teachers, lawyers, police officers, highly successful people. So why does the one kid make it out and the other kid does not make it out? It's resiliency. The one child says, because my 2 older brothers are gang members, I'm going to become a doctor. Because my dad's in prison, I'm going to become a police officer. Does that make sense? They say, because my life has gone to hell in a handbasket, I'm going to become a greater person. Every biography I've ever read, from Nelson Mandela to Dr. King to Helen Keller to Christopher Reeves to Lance Armstrong, what do all these people have in common? They said, because of this difficult situation, I'm going to become greater. Anybody see the young lady got her arm bit off by the shark in Hawaii 2 years ago? 2 days after her arm got bit off by the shark, CNN is in her room, they're interviewing her, and they want to talk to her about the incredible thing of the shark coming up and biting off her arm, and they're asking her all these questions about it, and the girl changed the whole interview instantly and shocked America. She looked at the camera and said, yeah, the shark can't bit my arm, but I just want to say I'm going to become a better surfer because of this. Let me tell you something. If a shark bit my arm off, I would live in Iowa the rest of my life. I wouldn't go near the ocean. But she said, because of this, I'm going to become greater. I grew up in a home where both my parents had mental illness. You know, when I was 17, I was illiterate. I said, because of this,